Blessings. Hey. Yo, you know the title. Welcome to Life's Place. Thank y'all for the likes, the loves, the shares, yo, and the subscribes. Uh, yeah, I've spoken so much on these videos when it comes to eating at the table, right? Or having someone come bring up your name at the table so that folks would chop it up, which chop it up as far as like breaking you down into pieces, excuse me, just so that you're easily digestible. People want to just chop you up and serve you up as if you are their sacrifice to be, you know, not only to be you type of shit or to take from you, but for everybody else to take from you too, like take home bags and shit. Everybody's going home with a piece of you that shit. Some people didn't even know that they was gonna be eating. But that's the whole notion of it all, yo. Those that truly do believe that they can control you by way of shit bringing up your life or your business to tables that you're not even invited to, or you were never even thought to be invited to, or you even thought to even go there to sit at to eat. It's like some people will really bring you up and your life, your whole business to tables where you're not sitting at. And motherfuckers will take pieces and parts of you and try to break it apart. Like, they know better than you about you and the pieces of you, right? It's like somebody taking my videos and they taking that and putting it into think tank of other people on what they feel as though that you shouldn't have because this is the way you thinking, or the way that your hair is, or the way that your clothes are, you shouldn't be saying that thing, or their own forethought of who you should be is the direct opposite of what they thought, and kept on pushing and manipulating the energy in hopes that what you really don't see not only yourself but the energy that is trying to keep you blinded from you seeing. Wow. So the many times that they take you to tables to try to chop you up, it is to deplete you, it is to take from you, whereas you have the lack of energy. You have no energy for you to create for you. Where you're supposed to give, it's the same fucking energy. You're supposed to give up on yourself. You're supposed to not want for yourself. You're not supposed to, go after anything that is exciting for you to do. Yo, this is sad because it's the mindset of those that truly do believe that the more work you put in for you is the most that they can take from you, because who are you to be, who are you to enjoy the fruits of your labor type of mentality. Wow. Those are the devious ones that will come up with so many tactics to take from you, all because of the fact that they like the view from where they're sitting at. They don't want to get up from there. They don't want to take, oh damn, these are the fat and greasy ones too. And these are not, it's not even all fat and greasy. I'm talking about the mentality, yo. The mentality of it all. They're greedy. It's the gullibleness of them that wants to continue eating. Not just the food. This is spiritually, this is energetically. They want to keep eating you up by the pieces that they keep chopping you up, hoping that you will fall and break apart. That's sad, because only those that are seriously so broken inside, the lack of creativity, the lack of accountability, the lack of responsibility, the lack of their own self-expression outside of the image that they're trying to hold up, whereas the image is way more expensive to hold up than the fucking being themselves, yo. Because being yourself really doesn't cost much at all. It's just you, you know? Shit, living at home, I mean, being a homebody costs a lot more than going outside. But at the same time, it probably balances out because you want your snacks, you want to look good, you want to feel good, and you want to make sure that, you just fucking in around a good environment, right? So it evens out. But some people feel as though that what, you don't deserve it. All because they can't get the same energy as you in the deserving moments of you. When it comes to how you feel for what you work for is not the same energy as those that's taken from you to try to enjoy it better than you. That's the energy, that's the mindset. They feel as though that you should do more just because they don't want to do enough. Anyways, note the most I got you. That shit is the craziest type of notion to even come up with, yo. Because some people really do have that mindset that just because you're you, yo, we can talk about fucking skin color and all. Just because you're doing for you, their mindset believes that, you know what, they can take everything from you and put it in somebody that's unlike you, that's the opposite of you, that they feel as though that you, oh shit, yo. This is like really taking your intellect and put it into somebody that's truly ignorant of what it is that you do and try to implement it and make it's like a motherfucker. I just had this comment the other day. Somebody asked me if I was AI. I could take that as a compliment or I could take that as an offense, right? Because a lot of people have, some people have used that AI technology in order to like bypass messages and fake messages and shit like that. That's that doppelganger shit. Pretend to be you. This is what they're going to use to try to go against you. That's some bullshit. But that's what people do. You know, that's what people do in hopes to take from, yo, this is some shit because you know what? History just repeats itself. We built, it's like, yo, if you bring it back to Black Wall Street, it was built up for it to be burnt down by those under the hood, right? Same notion now. We don't know who's under the hood because it's too many. It's a lot. It's a lot of people under that hood, yeah. But they doing the same thing. The creatives, yo, this is sad because now they're trying to take away from the internet, the social media, when it comes to the gang stalkers trying to stop and block all the ones that's speaking their fucking truth, so they can take that truth and pull it in some poly tricking motherfucking shit. Yo, ain't this a bitch? They always gotta make something politics. Now your truth is gonna be in somebody's fucking think tank to think that they can think better than you. And now they're gonna sit there and try to count your fucking views. Yo, some people are seriously energetically bankrupt. That they can seriously somebody screaming for dear life, yo. Because it really is just that. Somebody is really lacking that much creativity to the point that they are screaming because yo, how could you stop the internet from actually interneting? How can you really stop people from speaking their truth or even expressing their truth in a way that's a busybody of an energy, yo? That's the same one that's really taking your past and making sure everyone has a copy of your past, just so that they have a reason to keep taking from what you're building in the present, even if they're not in the present with you to even see what you're building. But it's just the thought that back then they saw it and they've been trying to dim that light. So the story already goes that to them living in the past, you're in hospice, you're damn near death, yo. But in present time, you're living. So for them to keep coming around to try to take from you, that's the gold digging opportunist, yo. They got to find some reason to stay connected to you. So if they keep on bringing the pages of the past, it's supposed to inflict damage to you. Oh shit. So if they inflict the damage to you, that's something worth bringing to the table. Like, look, yo, I brought page 32 of her book and she fucking collapsed. And that's something for them to chop up and try to break up about you. And hopefully that you're supposed to collapse. So now they have another reason to take from you. It's the gullible, yo. It's the ones that want to stay at the table but blame you for being healthy. Ain't this a bitch? It's the same thing as history. It's those that truly do want to take what you're doing and put it at a table of those that don't even have the same energy, the same creativity, the same mindset as you, to try to implement it as you don't know what you're fucking doing, therefore they do because they got the degrees, they got this, they got that, and they are connected to this and to that. Ain't this a bitch? So it's a whole bunch of dummies sitting at the table trying to make you out to be a dummy. Ain't this a dumb shit? This is real. I damn. It's really trying to fuck with your intelligence. I already said this shit. I had a conversation with somebody. Those that create the test can't even pass the motherfucking test that they created. How stupid is that? The ones that truly do have the most power mentally when it comes to society create the tests, create the scenarios that they themselves can't even make it out of or even pass the test that they fucking create. It's a wonder what really, wow. And those are the ones that really want to control the mindset of those that control their own mind. I gotta get out of this mindset. This is slow as fuck. um Next thought. Note the most I got you. Have a good one. Bye.